Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22. Continuing our tribute run here. Tribute run for charity, and we are growing cotton to feed people. Not sure why people would want to eat cotton, but that's what we're doing. But no, seriously, the charity we're contributing to is Feed the Hungry. We are feeding hungry people around the world with crops that we're growing in a video game, which I think is pretty cool. We are 1 month away from being able to harvest our cotton. Unfortunately, we missed the ability to sell our soybeans last episode. We're disappointed in that, but we'll catch it next time around. We'll try and sell it in June next time around if it comes up again. But got a little bit of money. We should definitely have enough money to go ahead and get our cotton harvesters in a bit. So nothing else for us to do except let's go. Hello, cotton. Looking beautiful. 100% yield bonus. I love it. All right. Would have been a nice time to get a big old giant John Deere. Okay, John Deere wouldn't have worked, but nice cotton harvester would have been nice. I say that. We can't afford it, though, can we? So never mind. Scratch everything I just said. We don't want to see the cotton harvester until we can afford it. How are we looking on prices? Soybeans are a joke. And clothes are also pretty bad. Okay, then. How are we looking on production? Still chugging along, doing its thing. Well then, time to get us a cotton harvester. Any contracts we care about? Nada. I mean, there's a nice, sow some wheat to be fair, but... All right, well, let's go ahead and let me just double check to make sure they are ready to harvest. I know they are, but... Definitely when I hit the button, I'd hate to start harvesting and be like, wait a minute, it just looks white. It's actually very pale yellow. Let's grab us our cotton harvester. We're still going to keep doing with the case for now. Can't quite afford or justify the John Deere. It is, well, I don't have enough money, but I wanted to see the price. I think it's 40,000 bucks. I'm going to borrow all of our money that we can. Yeah, I don't even think we can afford it now. Not that I will, but I'm just curious. Yeah, we still can't afford it. Actually, I mean, we did have enough money, barely. But we also still have a lot of crop that's just sitting there waiting, so I don't want to judge it too harshly. Anything here that we can change around that would matter? No, I think these are all basically... I don't think there's really much difference between any of these, to be honest. Somebody might be able to tell me differently, but I suspect it's relatively all the same. Yeah, let's go. Here's our weeder we got last time, but it's also going to be able to be used as our, if I can drive straight, as our, oilseed radish seeder. So much quieter in here. He turns so sharply. I just wanted to go down the road. Didn't quite have enough money this time around to buy another field, unfortunately. I was really hoping we would get close. It's just, I think big part of it is we just didn't sell all the clothes that I was hoping we'd be able to sell. Should be a good harvest this year, though. Pretty good harvest. I think it's going to be a little bit hard to turn around even with this one little header. Hope to do another one just to be safe. I know it sounded a little bit loud. Let's turn it down just a smidge. Let me know if that's too quiet. Alrighty. That should make it a lot easier to turn around. We'll get a couple passes of this going, and then we'll probably switch over, grab the tractor, go grab a mulcher, start mulching this right behind it a little bit. I'm starting to think about, as I'm sitting here doing this, I'm thinking about the money and the kind of that situation. I feel like it's less than I was really expecting. I don't know. 70,000 is what I originally expected before I realized I did the math wrong on how much the yield bonus gives us. But after I did the math, got the yield bonus, what I think is right, I was expecting double that. So I was expecting close to $140,000, but that did not happen. So I'm not sure where my math went off again. Now, to be fair, that's $140,000 for one year's worth of field. And when we sold the crop, it hadn't quite been a full year since we harvested the crop, right? So maybe that's where my math is still wrong. I bet if I go over there and check to see how many crates of clothes are sitting over there, it might be more than I'm realizing. Alright, let's get the worker going. I'm actually going to check that out real quick because now I am curious. Come over here. Visit. Yeah, so we have 6 more crates sitting here, and then that's it. So at the time that we are harvesting the next year's crops, we have another $60,000 sitting here, which means that's pretty close, right? That's pretty close to that $140,000 I was expecting, because 60 plus the 70 is 130. So yeah, we're right there within range. And we just didn't have all the clothes at the time that it was, you know, time to sell. But this next time around, this next year, we will have all those plus another cycle, right? So we will have quite a few clothes. We should have over $100,000 worth of clothes ready to sell next year. So that'll be good. I'm going to have you go grab the mulcher because we're going to need it pretty soon. So yeah, if we're getting $140,000 a year, we will be able to buy. Well, I mean, we are spending money. Don't get me wrong. You know, $20,000 of that goes towards the loan. A little bit less as we pay off the loan throughout the years, things like that. But for the most part, $20,000 goes towards the loan, and then obviously $24,000 just went towards that harvester. So I get close to $70,000 goes towards just equipment. So we only really get to keep about half of it, unfortunately. But that's a start. That's a start. All right, let's grab the mulcher. Are we going to have enough money for everything that we need? Suddenly, I'm not so sure. So crazy that this is the biggest mulcher we can get. Up speed 5, just a little bit of time passed by while we're kind of doing stuff. I guess I can do a little bit of this, but it's gonna go way faster than that other guy. So it's not like it's really gonna. I mean, we'll get going, but we're gonna have to stop at some point. So not that much faster. And width-wise, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 1 row wider, so it is just barely fast enough that it will catch up. All right, one thing we're going to do real quick. We are going to... I don't want to fold you. I want to drop you. All right, we're going to go grab the trailer. We're going to go unload. Or not unload, but we're going to pick up the clothes. Move them off the drop point just real quick while I'm thinking about it. So that way we don't accidentally, cap ourselves out and waste some time there. Give that other guy a chance to get a little bit of a head start. A little bit more of a head start, maybe. Better word. Just drop those there for now. Come back and we just drop the trailer here as well. We'll come back and deal with that later. Just wanted to make sure we didn't sit there still on the factory because it was full. So I can do a little bit of a header here. All right, let's just double check some things real quick. Still got lots of cotton there. Still no contracts that we care about at the moment. Anything else? Assuming clothes are still at a bad price. They're very bad. And soybeans, I assume, is also at a bad price. Also very bad. At some point, I need a third tractor to come up behind me and do the next round while I'm doing this. I mean, not very often. Like, there's only like one time of the year, 1 month of the year that we need more than one tractor, but still, you know, be nice to have during that 1 month. Not a priority, though. So I missed a little bit of a spot back there. We'll have to go back and get it. This thing can almost do 8 rows, can't it? I think it technically can, but it's just such a fine line. There's no room for mistakes. We'll get our trailer momentarily. Well, I'll have to get one first. I don't have it yet, obviously, the cotton trailer. Alright, that covers that. We're waiting for this guy to do a little bit more. We'll do a little bit of a row back here. Coming through, coming through. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Oh, I won the race. Barely. That was close. Well played, sir. Or ma'am. I actually can't see from here. Uh-oh. Okay, rain. Well, that's gonna throw a damper on things. Quite literally, I guess. It's gonna make things damp. Turn on, lower. I can do a little bit of this here while I'm driving back. Switch fast forward a bit quicker, see if we can get past the rain. Definitely do not want to have to suffer the penalty of lower yields. That would defeat all of this purpose of doing everything we've been doing so far. Rain, rain, go away. Come again a completely different month or other day that we're not actually doing what we're trying to do. Come on now. Play along. Rain. Nada. Looks like the rain has finally gone. Oh, no penalty. Good stuff. All right. Well, I'm going to keep going on this. Get more of the cotton done and mulching and all that stuff done. And we'll come back when we're a little bit further along. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you. And I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.